Hello everyone! Congratulations on clicking a video with Kant in the title. Clicking on a video with Kant in the title is like joining a gym. You know it's good for you, but you're not sure you're ready for the heavy lifting. Well, at first the name Kant may seem intimidating, but Kant's philosophy is actually quite accessible once you break it down. Today we're going to untangle Immanuel Kant's thoughts and see just how they created ripples that have shaped sociology as we know it. As you see his piercing gaze in the background, Immanuel Kant was a German philosopher from the 18th century, known for his groundbreaking ideas that shaped the way we understand reality and morality. Kantian philosophy has had a significant impact on sociology, influencing how sociologists think about human nature, morality, and society. Let's briefly talk about what he argued and why it mattered and still matters for sociologists. Remember the first lesson on classical sociology? In that lesson I told you that some scholars think that classical sociology emerged out of a space defined by Enlightenment and Romanticism. Well, Kantian thought also emerged out of a space defined by two groups of fighting philosophers, realist and idealist philosophers. Think of it like this. Kant wanted to solve a tricky puzzle between two extreme views. The first, called realism, is like saying, the world exists entirely on its own, whether I'm here to see it or not. The other, idealism, is like saying, the world only exists because I imagine it in my mind, of course in very simplified terms. So, Kant thought, what if the truth is somewhere in the middle? Imagine each object in the world as a coin with two sides. One side, which Kant called the noumenal side, is like the object's hidden secret self. This secret self exists whether we see it or not, but we can never truly know it. Why? Because our human eyes and brains have limits to what they can perceive. The other side of the coin is what Kant called the phenomenal side. This is how the object appears to us when we look at it. The world around us is real and exists outside our minds, but we can only see this phenomenal side of it, not the noumenal one. Why is that? It's because our minds do more than just see things, they also organize what we see. Our minds shape the way we see things, creating the world as we perceive it. So, we're always interacting with this phenomenal world, the one shaped by our minds. But the noumenal world, the world of the object's secret selves, remains just out of reach. Kant's distinction between phenomena and noumena led to a fundamental change in the way sociologists think about interpretation and meaning. His concept of the phenomenal and noumenal aspects of reality provided a foundation for understanding how individuals and societies interpret their environments. Sociologists took his ideas and asked, if our minds shape the world we perceive, then how does this affect the way societies form and function? This thinking contributed to the development of several forms of sociological thinking, including social constructivism, which means that much of what we consider real in society is shaped by human perceptions and interactions. In essence, Kant's insights paved the way for sociologists to explore how our interpretations of reality can shape the social world around us. Also, Kant's thoughts on right and wrong and how we decide what's ethical have had a big impact on sociology. His belief in each person's value and the shared responsibility we have towards each other has guided sociologists in understanding how societies create rules and why people tend to follow them, along with exploring the role and importance of good behavior in maintaining social harmony and order. Despite Kant's impact on sociology, his philosophy has also been the subject of criticism by some sociology scholars. Some have argued that Kant's emphasis on individual rationality and autonomy overlooks the profound influence of social and cultural contexts on shaping our understanding and behavior. Critics also say that his moral philosophy, with its focus on duty and universal principles, may not fully account for the complex realities of social life and ethical dilemmas, which often involve negotiation, compromise, and context-dependent judgments. Yes, That would be it. Thanks for joining me today. As most of you know, each socio-scholar's lesson concludes with a quick quiz, so don't forget to put your new knowledge to the test before moving on to next lesson. You can find the correct answers in the description below. Take it easy and see you soon.